Hello there.
Alrighty, let's get this Monday going. How's everybody doing? Galactic grabbing first. Hey there, Ica and Galactic and Jay and Sandy and Crow and Uncle. And Ica. Did I say Ica? I think I said Ica already. I don't know. I'll say it again. Ica. It's so late. 3 minutes early even. Cat. Big streaking. My pillow's upside down. Yeah, because I got rushed. Somebody was a little impatient. Gosh. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm out of it. A little bit. Big streaking. 60 streaks. Holy smokes. I made the semi-impulsive decision to go back to playing WoW. For this month, at least. So, I just finished downloading that. Haven't opened it yet. Wonder who. Teasing, since I knew schedule said 6, but most times start before. Trying a new chai. Nice. I had an all-day training today that I completely forgot about, and it made me stay not only later than I usually work, but also late on top of that. So I didn't get out of work until 3:40 today, and it's 60 degrees outside, and I am bouncing off the walls. Literally ADHD hard mode today for me, because we have to be on camera the whole time for trainings now. You're gonna like talk to me straight for 2 hours with trying to teach me something that I already know, mind you. I'm pretty good with this one actually. And have to like keep face the whole time? No. Holy smokes, awful. Hey there, Thea. Never really learned raids or dungeons. I didn't really get into raiding. The reason why I quit, which I just discovered was 5 years ago already, holy smokes, was because I was really frustrated with the gear system, like having to do the high level mythics or raids to get gear to just exist in the world in like the current expansion area, because the enemies hit so hard and like there was no other way to get the gear that leveled you enough to be safe just running around doing daily quests like I like to do, but to do the high level combat. And I didn't really care for him that much. That's Legs' area. He loves that shit. Loves mythics. Totally into it. And he's really good at it. He says I'm pretty good at it. I pay attention to mechanics, so that automatically like puts me in a higher tier than a lot of other players, I guess. I was like, I don't understand how you can go in there and not pay attention to mechanics, but okay. Who am I to judge? I don't know. Just makes sense to me. But yeah, it wasn't the most fun to me to have to do it like over and over, which is funny because like we play Tarkov and we go into the same maps over and over. So I don't really know. I don't really know what the difference is in my brain, why one's more fun than the other, but now he said they've reworked the combat system a lot, and they've like changed something or a bunch of things since I last played. And there's a whole new like housing system. You can build your own house, and like you have to go out into the world, even into old content, to like collect little things to build up your house. And so yeah, I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how it goes. 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius. It was nice. I was in a t-shirt. Yeah, I went for 2 walks today in my t-shirt, no jacket. It was great. Bright though, super bright out. Freaking cold here, 4 degrees. The real training. Decided to watch Aaron Brockovich. Kept seeing clips. Nice 3-stream streak. Ugh. Another big streak for Sandy. Can you collect things even without owning the expansion? No. You can't access the housing stuff without the expansion. It's like part of the Midnight expansion. It's called The Sun. I know you don't get to see it that much during winter. I missed it so much, even if it's so bright. Why can't I streak for 35? Now it's telling me to wait for 40. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it freaks out, I guess. It's not a perfect system. It is Twitch, after all. Just a baby. Sun never really came out that much this winter. So many gray days. Yeah. I mean, we've had a couple, like, you know, some nicer days here and there. Tomorrow's the last nice day. And then this weekend, we're supposed to get like 8 inches of snow. So fuck that noise. I'm so upset. And it better freaking not, because I'm done with winter. I don't care. I'm done. Get it out of here. It's been persistent since Thanksgiving, and I'm over it. Anyway, as far as stitching goes, yeah, 60 degrees today, 53 tomorrow, 30 on Wednesday with rain, snow, and then 20s and snow this weekend. Mine finished all 135 gigs in the time I said I did it in Cat's chat, and it finished right before I started stream. So pretty good. Obviously didn't get to boot it. I gotta figure out what freaking character I'm gonna make, because I have my main from back in the day, Anise, who I love so much. But I don't know. It's probably time to try out a new character. Stitching, yeah, I'm totally focused on stitching. Can't you tell? Yesterday I worked down at the bottom again, working on the confetti down there with the Ollie fonts. Just because I'm a little tired of doing Ollie fonts on stream, and I feel like doing the Celtic Knot is much more fun to watch up here. So I spent like 2 hours removing 3 of 10 gel nails I need off. Need to learn all the jobs and decide on one. I think it used to be that you could have 2 professions. No, you could like skill up. It's been a long time. 5 years since I played, and I only played for like 3 years. I started in 2018. So I was, as typical for me, very much late to the scene. But yeah, at least I've heard that they've changed the newcomer experience quite a bit, so it's not as confusing, disorienting, completely lost like it used to be. Like, if I didn't have Legs, who's been playing basically since it came out, when I started, I wouldn't have known what the heck to do, because it just dropped me in the middle of like Orgrimmar. God, I can't even say it anymore. And I was like, where do I go? How do I get there? Like, the world is freaking massive. WoW has a ton of lore, and a whole movie or 2, at least 1. But yeah, they have a shit ton of lore and stories, and it's actually like kind of insane how much story there is. But I mean, they've been out for like 20 plus years, so. Probably play Rogue, as it's what I play on Final Fantasy 14. Prefer DPS anyway. Yeah, I was super basic. I just went with a warrior when I started. But I did enjoy leveling a monk as well. I didn't make it as far on my monk as I did with my warrior, but I know there's more out now. At least different types of characters out. I never had a magic character though, which kind of surprised Legs. He thought I would go like magic or ranged first off, and I was like, no, I like to run headfirst into battle too much. Can't stop myself. But I never wanted to be a tank though. That seemed like too much pressure. I just like to DPS. I definitely didn't want to heal, because that feels like the most pressure. Yeah. Same. You're always going range. Hunter's your go-to. I think I started a hunter and didn't get like anywhere with it. Just didn't click with it. I don't think I even ever started a mage. Legs likes to play rogue and Death Knight. He was really into his Demon Hunter for a little bit, but I think he moved on to the Death Knight. But he also has a mage. That was like one of his mains forever. So it really depends on what position he's needed for. Because he'll do it all. But I just like to run around and do like achievements and go into old world content. Stuff I can run through in one shot. I was working on like the old pet achievements and things last time I played. Like to go around and collect materials for crafting for legs. But yeah, I think they've like updated the gear stuff as well so that you can kind of craft some decent gear now, or at least like level up your gear outside of Super Combat, I think. Oh, I don't know. Give it a shot. See if it lasts. Yesterday, I stitched for like 3 hours in the morning, and then I played Fields of Mystria for like 2 hours, and then Kidda got home. And put away groceries, made some brownies, and then Kiddo and I played Tarkov for like 2-ish hours. And then I went back to Fields of Mystria for like 4 hours. What restrictions does Free have? You're like level capped. So like, you're not going to be able to go to every area because there are zones that are like higher level. But I think you're level capped at like 20, 25 or something. Last I knew. It's been a long time. Like I keep saying. No trading. I never even used the auction house. You know what? Today I didn't grab my bag of floss, and so I'm probably gonna need it. Of course. We'll see. We shall see. A small live. I got rushed. Oh, but really, I just completely forgot about it. Excuses. I'm kind of surprised that half of me got runner-up in Melody Festival, and kind of funny that that's like the first song I liked, so of course it came second. Pretty popular, apparently. Run up Fire Mage when I play, but it isn't very often, just usually when my son needed help with dungeons and stuff. Feel bad for Delulu, it did so poorly. It was one of the stronger, like, live performances, too. I honestly just kind of forgot that Viva L'Amour was in the finals. That's mostly why I was surprised it got third. What race would I choose for a rogue? I don't know. Are you Horde or Alliance? Because I'm for the Horde. I think Legs was a dark elf for his rogue that we played together with. I don't know what his current rogue is. But I don't know the ins and outs of the races anymore. Never played on Gnome. Yeah, so there's two factions, kind of. I don't know if they're still like as split as they once were, but there's the Alliance and the Horde. It's part of the whole lore and story. They each have like different roles. You used to not be able to play together, but I think a couple years back they made it so you could cross faction play together finally. But they have different like races of characters depending on your faction as well. Or they used to. Like I said, don't know if it's changed. I'd say just use whatever looks cool to you. And go from there. You can always make another character. Forgotten, are the aliens? What aliens? I've ever played Last Chaos? Blue with tails? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm like, avatars? Probably Alliance, because I don't have any recollection of them. That was 2 answers. Jay. Thea got it. Okay. Oh, what you got? Little flag pattern. Cute. Dang, the backstitch on those looks so nice. What the heck? It's really nice. Green Terrace design? Never heard of them. I really like those. What's Green Terrace? Who are you guys? 2015. From Serbia. Interesting. Oh my goodness, their Halloween flags are adorable as well. What the heck? Interesting. Interesting. Too bad I spent too much money today. I'll be on Alien, probably. Already gonna have to work overtime this week to make up for the game I just bought. So I did cancel my Netflix finally, so I could get my WoW sub. And I'm thinking about canceling my Spotify / Hulu. Because I just raised the price of my Spotify again, and I don't know, I feel like I could probably use YouTube. Two more hates, fabric and floss shop. No more minis. No minis here. Try was okay. We'll try sweeter next time. Are you not cut? Okay. Do like I do and deal with the commercials. I don't want to deal with commercials on stream. That's the problem there. Bad enough that I have to give you all ads. We don't need extra from a platform that's not even paying me for it. You see pointless from it there, yeah. It's just Lo-Fi Girl though most of the time now, so I'm pretty sure Game Chops is also on YouTube, but I know Lo-Fi Girl's on YouTube, like an always on channel. I really haven't been watching Hulu much lately either. Must have been watching HBO or Sailing the Seas, so. Kiddo's calling me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. We got a sleepy bear up in the tower. Tired. been listening to a pod mortem episode on the Skeleton Key the last couple nights at bedtime. It's a movie I haven't watched in forever. Pretty wild one though. Oh, he just wanted to talk about Tarkov, so nothing too much going on. Skeleton Key, it's got Kate Hudson in it. And she's like a hospice nurse or caretaker or whatever down in New Orleans. Goes to this house to take care of this sick man. And then there's like hoodoo stuff and whole mystery and things. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it. Yeah, it's pretty wild ending. I want to say it came out in like 2013 or something, maybe sooner. Vaguely, not sure if I've seen it. Not a bad watch. It had been 2003. When did it come out? Oh, I need to know. 2005. Not streaming right now. Oh my goodness. Did 189 stitches on Sunday. Nice. I slept like crap last night, honestly. I don't know what was up with me. Normally on time change days, I am like exhausted by the time bedtime hits. But last night I couldn't go to sleep. I like forced myself to stop playing Mystria at 10. And then what am I doing? And then I didn't get to sleep until like almost midnight. And then I was mad that I made myself quit playing and I was still awake for so long after. But then I woke up at 5 and I like could not get back to sleep for a freaking hour. So I got like less than 6 hours of sleep last night. Where does this stitch go? What am I doing? Right here. I just did over 2. Okay. First, waking up that early and not being able to go back to sleep. Yeah, I was having crazy dreams too. They were like so vivid, so real. to take my bro to work for 7 a.m. yesterday. Gross. That's not it, is it? No. It's this one. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow I have to do soft landing for this training that I had today. Which is fine. Should be fine. Easy peasy. Need to make a new resume so I can start applying to other jobs, even though don't really want to. I do, but I don't. It's one of those things. Thank you for that follow. Welcome aboard. How's it going? Never fun. What you need to do what feels best for you. Okay, what up? I got those ones. Yep. Beautiful. They're not kind of mostly complete. Like 3 stitches of this across the rest of the line. What? Gross. Is that gonna be enough to do? 3? I don't think so. Maybe? No, not for starting and stopping. Like Celtic braids looking good, isn't it though? Austrian entry is just the tip of the iceberg. I've got plenty more funny ones, by the way. I didn't know what to feel with that one. It was a lot. Hey there, Doomed. How's it going? I didn't expect like the rock aspect that popped up in the middle. You finished 3rd that year? I do still think we should go back to more silly roots. As always, that will stay my thoughts. So serious now. Put supper in the oven, but missed a step. And now I hope I can compensate for it. My food will still fully cook. What step did you miss? Just cook the bacon wrapped water chestnuts for 10 minutes before adding the sauce and cooking for the last 30 minutes. Now, sounds like it'll probably be fine. Sure, hope so. Streaking. All the streaking today. Nasty windstorm yesterday. I didn't get any knitting done because the barometric pressure spiked. Made me feel something awful. Now I'm irritated because I didn't knit all weekend. Finally got a bit of knitting done today, though. Not the worst when you get like the crankiness from not being able to do what you want to do. Ugh, I hate that feeling. The Kangaskhan Gen 1. So on antibiotics, so full meals are hard. Sure, for sure. Overheard Cass is back in WoW and had to sit through a class on camera today. Indeed. Hey there, Moth. How's it going? You got outside a bit. I did. Walked to a couple different places. I'm glad that the rain missed us.
I want to poop the snooze, I want it.
Went out for the first walk and it was like rain in the vicinity and I was like, don't you freaking dare. I've been waiting all day for this. And I could see the rain clouds in the distance. And I was like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And then it bypassed my area anyway. Like, thank you. And yes, I am going to dive back into WoW. Probably after stream. Didn't officially tell Legs that I got it yet, so I just kind of plan to surprise him by popping up in game. Unless he heard me, because I feel like I've been talking pretty loud. He probably guessed it since I sent him like a screenshot of me figuring out that my last subscription was in 2021. But while we were out walking, I said I was undecided. I was worried about spending the money because I worried that I wouldn't enjoy whatever's going on and it would just be a waste. But you know what? Stuff sucks, so might as well try to find a little bit of fun. Haven't played well since Cataclysm. See, I missed all that. I didn't come in until BFA in 2018. It was a time. Yeah, Legs has been there since the beginning, pretty much. The way they blew apart the world was honestly so cool. I bet it was pretty innovative for its time. And that's why it's lasted for so long, because their like cinematics are honestly so impressive. They're so cool. I just unthreaded my needle. Nope. Almost. Oh no. Oh, it's so close. Oh no. Oh wait, where is it? I got it. I got it. Excellent. I don't play MMOs anymore though, because people suck online. Fair. I just tag along with my partner's group, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Hey, Drifty. Took a nap after work. Excellent. I don't know if you remember a little thing called Gamergate. I don't think so. Not ringing any bells by the name, anyway. Where to start? The year was 2006. Picture it. Launches into a story like Sophia from the Golden Girls. Anyway, go on. I told you, I'm so out of it today. I don't even like 5.5 hours of sleep, so much energy, drink, sunshine galore, fresh air. Nice fresh air, not cold fresh air. There's a difference. Getting too much brain focus today. Loopy. Story time. No wholesale copy paste stuff here from Wikipedia. Do my phone? No. Breathable fresh air, not air that burns. Exactly. Gosh, it's so nice out. So nice to not wear like 4 layers outside. I shall miss it dearly when it departs for another week. Gamergate was loosely organized, misogynistic online harassment campaign motivated by a right-wing backlash against feminism, diversity, and progressivism in video game culture, conducted using the hashtag Gamergate primarily in 2014 and 2015. Targeted women in the video game industry, most notably feminist media critic Anita Sarkeesian, video game developers Zoe Quinn and Brianna Wu. Oh yeah, my kiddo was like 3, so I was completely removed from everything at that point. I was not chronically online at the time. It's actually pretty wild, like how offline I was for the first few years of his life. Me attempting to be a good parent. Organized through 4chan, 8chan, and Reddit. Not surprising. Gross, though. Hello, cat. Welcome. Leave me alone, spam callers. Go away. How many numbers do I have to block and report as junk from this one loan dealer. Golly. So annoyed at that random ass dude for using my number on his applications for shit. Was it rough to be female presenting in any video game space during that time? Around 4:30. Ah, yes. Yes. Cat, look at these heckin' little Lord of the Rings flags pattern that Ica found. And also Thea saw as well, but Ica linked it in chat, so. Spoons. Hello. How you doing? Can you take mine away, or maybe mine is gone, but it feels like cold now. Aren't they cute? Adorable. I just bought a game, so I'm not gonna buy them, but I'll bookmark it for later. And my head tried to start hurting right before stream, so I went and blasted it with some medicine because I was like, absolutely no, we're not doing this right now. I might also be adding to the loopiness. Head cold. Having a rough day. Really wanted to have a good day. Railing. Sorry, against the dying of the light. Otherwise, I'm good. Well, I'm sorry that your day is kind of grummy, but I'm glad you're here. Loopiness can be fun. To a point. To a point. Been alive for over 30 years now. I just forget how much daylight savings time sends me off kilter. I didn't even bring it up on stream Saturday because I completely forgot about it again. And I didn't remember until it was like 11 p.m. I was laying in bed, not sleeping yet. And then I remembered and I was like, no. That's not good. But it had the opposite effect on me yesterday than it usually does. It could be because I drank like 1.5 monsters yesterday, which is abnormal for me. Normally I limit myself to 1, but I was so tired. I wanted more energy, and I got it. Love when you don't realize how hungry you are until you start eating. Became evident for me when I drove all around all day in my car, whose clock was not correct. Returned home and it was almost 9 p.m. I was confused. Chimkinero. Gosh, those mozzarella sticks you were eating earlier look so freaking good. Kind of jealous. put my mind to it, I could reasonably finish stitching a Lunamoth bookmark tonight. Do it. We're here. We're here for you. Stitch away. The time is now. Stitching. A Wug Trio. Do, 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 do. Oh, goodness. I feel like we're gonna maybe finish this Celtic knot section in the next week or so. I don't know. I don't feel like it's taking too long. Especially when I get into the colors that are like dominant parts of the knot. It's going fast. This is what, our 4th session working on it? And it's nearly halfway, almost? If we don't count the underside of it. I do keep trying to keep in mind that I need to wrap the smaller colors in the braid before I do the bigger colors so that I'm not dragging open tails all over the place. Is this the right spot? It is. I think it's my favorite part of this so far. Ooh. Aesthetically, did you see that on captions? Because it actually spelled it correctly. But that's a tough one. So it's AES THETICALLY. Aesthetically. Aesthetically. Thanks, Spoons. It is certainly a nice break from characters. Way off on my part. It was enough that I knew where you were going, which is something. But yeah, no. That's just a wonky freaking word in general. Oh no, my food smells so good and still have 15 minutes to go. Well, at least you'll be excited to eat it when it gets done. We multilingual peeps are allowed to make mistakes or forget words. We speak multiple languages. Exactly. Where's the hair? Where is it? Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Shh. All right. 1, 2, 3. Can you mark that other one off, please? Thank you. More single stitches. I guess there's 2 technically. One's below the arch. Already been an hour. We're only 100 stitches in. Okay. I see. Alrighty. This. Still am pretty excited to get to this sunset area though. As well. It's also part of the reason why I keep working on the lower half off stream. So that after we finish the arch on stream, we can move down into the sunset / the Black Gate area. Thinking ahead. Yes. Boop, boop. Alright, what's that? And that's a big one, and that's a decent one. That one's not as big. That one's pretty small, but it's out of the way. This one? That one's just further ahead. Bees. Let's do this one first.
You do need another drink.
Now, let's do the 814. That's in the next column because there's only 2 stitches of that. Oh, 3. Thank you. Knocking out these little stitches is slowing my countdown for the night, but important. Important stuff. Boston. I've never stepped foot in New York in my life. My mom got to sing at Carnegie Hall one year, which was like one of her lifelong dreams. Going to see the Mountain Goats at Carnegie Hall in December. If I could stay alive and gainfully employed that long. What do you mean? What's going on with your jobby? Is that part of the rough day? I'm praying it's just worst case scenario all the time forever. I know how that goes. Well, I'm sure you're great at your job and they appreciate you being there, so I don't foresee any reason why you would get let go. As far as staying alive goes, just do it. Outlive this administration out of spite. If typing mistakes having less claws is strange. Working in a museum in 2026 is not very encouraging. Yikes, yeah. I bet. And, you know, we're here 3 days a week. out with, if you so choose. Alrighty. It's a little guy, but it can wait. Okay. Loser. That's a fish, all right. Mm-hmm. There might be one smaller color I have to do after this. And then we can move on to bigger colors again. Oh, that looks like a sneaky stitch right there, actually. Wait, spot. Yes. Trying to decide if I want to play a game or go read. I've been super into Mysteria for the last 3 days. Holy cannoli, the new Minds levels, so difficult. But now I've got WoW, so that's probably gonna take over if I get into it. I'm so poly in Fields of Mystery too. I'm dating like everybody right now, apart from I think I haven't gotten enough hearts with like 30 bad of the eligible characters. Maybe I added 2 this weekend. Downloaded Wandering Village and Fabledom. Haven't played them yet. I've heard of Wandering Village. I haven't heard of Fabledom. I'm so excited for the new Fable to come out though. I want to be playing the new Pokemon game, but cannot justify $100 for a Pokemon game. Valid. Both. If it's a cozy game, you can do both. I'm gonna go after March with that one. He's who I initially pursued, yeah. Of course. Had to uncover the the squishy interior to the hard exterior. Exactly. Use this week and finally calibrate my printer. I need to redo my drops urgently. Oh, what's wrong with the first ones you made? I don't remember if you mentioned. 482. Well. March and Adeline are my faves. Drops are just too scraggly, tough on the floss. I got you. Can you not like sand them or something? It's probably easier just to reprint them. Fortnite 82 colors for unique colors. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Dude. You know what I don't like about the first few days after time change is like how fast the evening goes by. Stay flu. I don't like anything about time change. Me either. It should be abolished by now. There's no need. Alright, we get to do a bigger color now. Okay, Eka, have a good shift. Catch you later. Well, we only lost an hour, so. Five hours ahead. A fool, I burnt my tongue on the hot food right out of the oven. Stopped going as far over as this color does. I'd have a page finished. Do it. If that's what you want. You're just too excited, Doomed. Couldn't wait. Bad thing is sometimes food doesn't even like taste correct when it's too hot. Then you burn yourself for nothing. Excited, foolishly so. Burned my tongue last week and it still hurts. Legs took like a chunk out of his tongue a couple weeks back. He bit the heck out of it. Kind of gnarly. Wasn't even the bacon that got me, it was the water chestnut inside. Things apparently hold the heat really well. I've never really eaten a water chestnut, I don't think, but I would imagine by the name that they're pretty... They've got a lot of moisture inside, so that's probably like boiling hot. Could see why it's a little thermos action. I need to make so much banana bread. Started taking a chance on buying bananas again the last couple weeks and not worked out because they keep bringing me bananas that are like already basically overripe. Pisses me off. So green in your stores? They bring me, like, I get 6, like a bundle of 6 bananas. So logically you'd think, like, hey, give them some that are a bit green so they have time to ripen through the week. But no, they keep bringing me yellows that are already speckled with brown. And I'm like, great. So now I have to make a ton of banana bread. Or banana bread and banana cake. Or something. I have to make up all these bananas. It's not the worst problem, it's just I'm lazy. And I would like to also just eat my bananas as is. Texas grocery chain, H-E-B. When you order online, you can pick the ripeness level you want for bananas. Nice. Anyone eat just bananas in the household? Sometimes. But not really, just me. Kiddo will if I, like, put them on his plate that he's already eating other food with. He would definitely gobble them up if I made some fruit dip. So would I, honestly. Fruit dip slaps. It's just cream cheese and marshmallow fluff and a little bit of vanilla. So good. It's tasty. Oh, yes. It's hard not to just eat it by itself, too. Too bad I only eat strawberries on Midsummer's Eve. I only then. I don't get them too often now because they just kind of suck every time I get them. I do have frozen ones right now that I got intended to make some smoothies, and then I never made any smoothies because I'm, what is it? Lazy. Smoothies don't even take that much work, you might say. Maybe. But I also don't really trust that my blender's strong enough to chop through frozen fruit. I'm also worried that I might try to make something and not like it. So, of course, instead of trying and seeing if I can actually, I just opted to never try. Brain logic. Few reasons. One, staple for the holiday. Two, it's more special than if I eat them all year. Gotcha. I don't know why my brain keeps skipping to thinking it's Tuesday. It's so ridiculous. It's done it like 3 times today. Also, my neighbors are being obnoxious with their music this afternoon. They're like, hey, it's a nice day. Let's, be obnoxious. I don't even know, like, if it's their music being extra loud. I mean, it's definitely too loud, but I don't know if it's, like, purposefully stupid loud or just echoing out of their garage because the garage is acting like a giant speaker. Probably both. But it's annoying. Give them the benefit. I will not. I will not. They are not ones that are ever shy about making noise. And also still have Trump flags in their garage, so no, I shan't. Not uncommon for my area, though, unfortunately. Twitch was being funky for me today. I had to clear my cache, my browser, because the emote module was just like not loading anywhere. Just gave me that ghost notification with failure to load module all day. I was like, what's your problem? Second time in the past couple weeks that it's broken. Tentacool Gen 1. It's a jelly. Kind of. Is it a squid? I don't really know. Aquatic creature. Alright. Color. Jellyfish, in your opinion? I always kind of thought jellyfish, but it's got such like a squiddy kind of body shape to it. But it's only got like a couple tendrils, so I don't know. It's confusing. It's a Pokemon. Gosh, I don't know if we're even gonna make it to 300 stitches today. What the heck? What the heck? Oh well. It's not for lack of trying. I'm out here trying. Even though all I'm thinking about is gaming, but you know, I'm here, I'm stitching, I'm behaving. Finished all the 310 of my project, please clap. I just had such a major deja vu again. What in the world? But good job, good job. MJ sad 310 done. Here. Oh. Awkward pathing. Okay, so we go here. And then we grab these two. Then we come down here. Give that one as a half. Full cross. This one. I'll half these two. And full cross this one. To turn us around. Full cross these three on our way back up. Stop having squishy corners. That would be great. And then grab this stitch, and now we're on the right path. Back up to the top. But that is not the corner. That is like the middle of the next stitch. What is going on here? Nope. Don't do that. Corner, please. There we go. That's more better. And gooder, even. Getting a couple more sections close to filled in here. What's going on here? That's that, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm missing a stitch there. I think that was the color I just did. Whoops. Appreciate the applause. These off, see what color I'm missing. That stitch. Pretty sure that's the color I just had out. Yeah, it is. We'll get to it when we get there. Then I'll put it back in. Maybe. Red applesauce. I do that so often with applause. You know what? We'll just do it now. Whatever. Whatever. We do what we want. This what's so wild about this arch. Like, we've done just over 200 stitches, but I feel like we've added like 3 links tonight. I'm not used to so few stitches having such an impact. Alright, what all did I screw up here? Let's have a look-see. Alright, so that stitch is there. And that's there, and that's there. Those are all there. That's there. And I didn't do this one. What about these? Those two are there. And that one's there. And then 2 out of 3 of these? No, all 3. Okay, all 3 of those. Those really just this one I missed? Marked off anyway? Yeah. Okay. There's a couple confetti colors there for sure. On the edge here. Watched Jurassic Park Rebirth over the weekend. Oh yeah. Kinda disappointed in the final dinosaur mutation. I have never seen a single Jurassic Park movie. I couldn't make something more realistic. It's a Rancor from Star Wars with an extra 2 legs. Not the best movie of them, I agree. Tried Scarlet, she was great. I would maybe give the OGs a chance. I'm not a Chris Pratt fan, so I'm not like the most interested in the newer ones. He's not in this one. Oh, good. As Jay said, she missed Chris Pratt. I know he's great. He left Anna when he got skinny and actually like started getting some fame of his own. He's like super just kind of yucky and things that he said. I don't know. He gives me the ick. It was kind of in everything for a while, Thankfully, no genres that I'm really into, though. Alrighty. Now that I fixed that little mistake. couple more colors in this section. And we'll complete a couple more chains. $38.22 done on a 744, and then done with the page. Nice. There's a hair. Is it? Open the windows for a bit today. Cats were immediately enthralled. Oh, it's the sneakers on a sneaker squeaking song. Yeah, I think it got super overstimulating last time it was on. Didn't know I'd been stitching for almost an hour. Nice. Why did my back kind of hurt? Zoned in. One or two strands away from finishing the border of the bookmark, and then I just have some highlights of the moth, some little stars, a couple small moon phases left. Nice. It's a baby Pokemon. And it's gone. Let's have a look-see. Oh, that's cute. Sorry. Cute little moth bookmark. Actually, don't know where Moth is right now, but sure he'll enjoy the picture later. Yeah, definitely not too much left, it looks like. Very nice. Looks good. What else did we have? We had Drifty's progress. Looks like almost halfway, maybe, with the border. Or the background, not the border. Sandy's almost page finished before today. Excuse you? Do you have to sneeze down on me? Anyway, that's looking good too. What's bananas? Evolutions. Let's see. Here's what I was looking like at the end of February. Yeah, Sandy's flying through it. Looking so good. Nice Ica's Dragon Piece. Last update. All the progress. Alright. $53.4% now. Heck yes. Very nice. I'm gonna watch first Jurassic World. Might be good to stitch too. Started row 12 out of 21 yesterday. Very nice. It looked like you were about halfway done in your picture. But it's over halfway, so most excellent. Get another link complete there. Yeah, we're halfway. Not too bad. I think this is gonna be our last color for tonight. Do believe we are gonna make it to 300 though, after all, so that's good. Just had to get into a couple of bigger colors to get us there. Welcome back, Moth. Did you see Spoons' Stitch picture in the Discord? Keep going for another hour to compensate for the time difference? No. I shall not. I'm gonna go play a game. It crime shows craft too, as you don't have to look too much. Phone rang. I never finished typing this. They do make good background shows. That is true. What's good? Not too much. We're just getting about wrapped up here for the night. How's your day, Dilly? Alrighty, let's get all of those marked off. See where we landed tonight. Doing some pixel work this evening. Very nice. $313 and an even end. Excellent. 442,770. 313 stitches today. We just cleared 300. I'll take it. I'll take it. Brings us up to 3,760 for the month. 25,770 for the year. It's nice. MJ loves to try for extra. No harm in it. No harm in it. It's good effort. We're halfway through the arch. A little bit over halfway through the arch. Never works though. Times. Rarely. Oh no, my bobbin fell over. No. Okay. Pets, never mind this one as said earlier. Alright, but I am getting out of here for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me as always. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'll be back Friday for more stitching goodness. Have a good rest of your week and I'll catch y'all next time. Good night.